With a certain cruel irony, the first COVID lockdown coincided with epic powder dumps across the Alps. Here is hoping for more the ski season, except that possibly we can get out there at some point, because surely nothing will blow away the winter blues like time in the snow. We've picked 10 ski resorts in Europe, from comforting old favorites to more of radar peaks and spots that are on the up. Whichever way you want to do in this winter, here is to just getting out into the mountain air and feeling truly alive again. I am Dima and you are on NowIKnow channel, and before we start, smash that like and subscribe button. For you it's easy, but for me it's a big pleasure. So let's get started with the best ski resorts in Europe. SUNNMÖRE, Switzerland. It's hard to talk about the best ski resort without talking about the original way across running, moonlight ice skating and sky journeying on the frozen lake point to certain spirits of elegant mid-capery. The light is famously beautiful along the high Engadin Valley, and the skiing isn't half bad, with challenging backcountry and wonderful cruising grids on the Corviglia mountain, where Europe's most glamorous ski club is found. SUNNMÖRE is home to the vast, Gothic bedrooms, palace and a cool hotel, which welcomed the Alps' first winter guests in 1864, but there are homelier options up the valley, such as Villa Flor in nearby Zeus, where the artist Julian Schnabel stays for a month most years. Joining the engaging art set that includes the Swiss pop art dealer Bruno Bischofberger. Zermatt, Switzerland. Zermatt is the vision of the Alps that every snow globe aspires to be. I arrived at one incredible scenic little Gummigrand train, then traversed by horse-drawn carriage, and watched over by a greater slab of mountain that has inspired more Victorian legends, chocolate bars, and river ice than any other. The skiing is high, dry and cruisy, and the food rivals that of any ski resort anywhere, especially at slopeside classic Chevron and Findlerhof. They are grand hotels including the Monterosa, Mont Cervin Palace and the Grand Budapest Isch Zermatterhof. But also fresher options, the Glacier Backstage Hotel Vernissage, the work of charismatic local architect Hein Julien, and the Charlotte Lux Schweizerhof. The latest big hitting local stay from La Réserve hotelier Michael Reiber. Val d'Isère, France. Everyone has also known the skiing good in Val d'Isère, with its great piste map of befolding skewglass. Canadians are rightly proud of the Whistler Blackcomb area, but the space Kili that includes Val and Tignes is 5 times bigger. The resort has never been quite as glamorous as some other in the Alps, known for breed boozy haunts such as Bananas and Dick's Tea Bar. But it has been smartening up its act in recent years with a string of big openings: the elegant Timber Refuge de Solis, the highest hotel in France, the grandly maximalist Airless Mademoiselle and new eco-chilled Mont Blanc bordering the Roggenay Forest. KITZBÜHEL, Austria. With its medieval center of frescoes and pastel townhouse, KITZBÜHEL would give Zermatt and Lech a run for their money in any Alpine beauty contents. A rich history which takes in Ian Fleming, the controversial filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl, and the terrifying Hachnekamp ski race make KITZBÜHEL feel a bit like an Austrian St. Moritz. While it's never been a cutting-edge resort, places such as Scholz, Lebenberg and Tienerhof, where Fleming hauled up in the 1920s, trade on a certain timelessness. Change is afoot in the form of a new Six Senses resort, slated to open in 2021 on the edge of a pine forest and tinkling stream. SUNNMØRE Alps, Norway. Sky touring keeps growing everywhere, but few do it with as much commitment as the Scandinavians, who set out for touring after every session. Norway has some special magical spots for these, including the Lofoten Archipelago and Lyngen Alps, high in the Arctic Circle. While those mountains tend to be the open sea, central Norway, SUNNMØRE Alps are in the landscape of brochure-ready fjords. 90 minutes island from the Art Nouveau coastal town of Älesund. Meditative hikes here tend to be rewarded with epic view and thrilling pushes all the way down the fjords. There are some serious stays in the area too, the glassy modernist Juvet Landscape Hotel, which started in Alex Garlands, and the Hotel Union Eye, a fairytale place that opened in 1891 but was renewed in 2020, keeping the lobby suit of armor that everyone from Arthur Conan Doyle to Edward Grieg has gawped at over the years. CHAMONIX, France. There is a lot of competition when it comes to Europe's best place for freeriding skiing, with arguments to be made for hilly hotspots such as Italy's Monte Rosa and Riksgränningen in northern Sweden. But really, Cham has always been the one where ski and mountaineering guides come to get the serious qualifications, and where the vast terrain keeps drawing them back, even after epic trips to Kamchatka or Alaska. Typified by the off-piste Valley Blanche, a thing busting 12 miles from the Bondeville and Aiguille du Midi station. The skiing here is a big and bad, ideal followed by a rosy-checked relaxation in the indoor-outdoor pool of the Hotel Hamel Albert 1 year, or under the angular roof of the smart chalet cottage. Jeravica, Kosovo. Cat skiing is very much a North American invention and has only appeared on this side of the Atlantic and quite well off-piste destinations. Few European ski destinations are as immediately intriguing as the Akurs Mountains, as the locals call Jeravica range on the Albanian-Kosovan border, whose upper slopes have only become accessible to humans for the first time in the 21st century. Founded by Croatian ski and snowboard champion Sebastian Flies, Lynx Freeride runs week-long trips to Jeravikas. Vast terrain of untouched bowls, galleries and tree runs, staying in the family-owned Grand Jeravica Hotel at 5,700 feet, only reachable by snowcat. Val Gardena, Italy. At the heart of the vast Dolomiti Supersky area, with more than 740 miles of pistes, Val Gardena has long been a draw for pro skiers and powder hunting freeriders, with hilly skiing options among the craggy peaks of the Sella Ronda. But the South Tyrol area in general is about so much more than skiing. To the east, the pine-covered craggy Alta Badia Valley has ancient Latin culture and serious locavore food, from centuries-old agriturismos to the three Michelin-starred St. Hubertus. To the west, a series of striking contemporary stays have shone a light on Italy's most sustainable aware region. The sleek Adler Lodge, overlooking a particularly stunning section of the Dolomites, the angular Miramonti near the small Merana Resort, and the La Fay Dolomiti, a future-forward spa from the group first known for jet-set health programs on Lake Garda. Val d'Arly, France. Made up of four pretty villages in a valley west of Medjavay, Val d'Arly has largely flown under the radar, but a rich Savoy food culture and a number of new sustainable places to stay, making it a good choice for a slow, deep nature trip this season. There are lifts at the family-friendly Space Diamond and the much larger Portes du Mont Blanc towards Magiv. But the French often come to snowshoe and cross-country ski in the white wilderness. Then eat at restaurants such as Le Farm, the Victorine, where Bib Gourmand rated local dishes are served as cows. Watch from the adjoining shed. The best taste, Fideris Etus, cabans entretied at Ciel. For modern tree houses and dense forest at Saint-Nicolas, La Chapelle, and Le Tour du Monde in Flument, where environmental engineer Florent Perrin has turned his grandmother's 1886 Savoyard from building into a carbon-neutral guest house and restaurant. Pradolllano, Spain, Europe's southernmost ski resort in the Sierra Nevada mountains of Granda, reaches up to 11,150 feet, with 70 miles of surprisingly snowshoe slopes that have regularly hosted World Cup ski races. But the best thing about a few days skiing here, perhaps staying at the Charles Style, a lodge, the smartest place in this quirky town, is coming down the mountain and heading for somewhere entirely different. It takes 40 minutes or so to drive to Granada, where to greet Moorish Alhambra Palace is about as far from Alpine style as it gets. It's barely an hour south to Montreal with its Costa tropical beaches, and 2 hours in either direction to the new creative booths of Malaga or the old spaghetti western sets around Almeria. Leave in the comments below if you are in love in one of the today's mentioned sky resorts. And do not forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.